Gate set in a teasy.
Welcome to another story time with OneMan. I ain't do one of these in a while, but I thought about something while I was working. And I think I'm gonna call this Everybody Snitches. Everybody will snitch on you. Now, of course, I don't mean every single person, because it is people out there that just won't snitch, like myself. But for the most part, everybody snitch. And I'm gonna give you two different situations that happened with me. So I ain't gonna name the charges. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna name the charges because I don't know what these people will do. One was a big charge. I ain't even gonna name the year because I don't even know what these people will do. One was a big charge I caught, right? So, and this is talking about how lawyers try to get you to snitch too. Some of the lawyers don't even gotta try to get you to snitch. They get people to snitch. I mean, people just want to snitch anyway. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna just blame it on lawyers. Anyways, I had a lawyer, his name was Andrew Sachs. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say the charges or none of that stuff. I ain't gonna say the year or nothing. So I had got locked up. My brother and my cousin them got this lawyer for me. And I finally got a bond. So at the bond hearing though, before I got the bond hearing, right, I had a lot of people come in and testify on my behalf. Like, they ain't had to like go on no standing there, and they were just saying like all the good stuff I do or whatever, how they know me and stuff like that. So I had my aunt was there, my Uncle Kenny, rest in peace. Dion Murphy came. I remember Dion Murphy came. He was dressed up. My nigga M. Watts came. You know what I mean? And it might have been a person that my uncle, I can't remember. I think my Uncle Terrence. I can't remember though, if he came or not. But it was a few people testified on my behalf. So the judge, and I never knew judges did this. My dude, Boss Black, and my dude Artball was in the back of the courtroom. They didn't like talk and stuff, but they was in the back of the courtroom, so they heard this too. So the judge was like, police followed this car. They went to the owner of the car. The owner of the car gave such and such name, and such gave all y'all name. I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't gonna say who gave all our names, but they said the name, right? I didn't even know they did stuff like that, but that's what happened. But that still ain't get to the lawyer part. I know you're like, what do you mean the lawyer part? That's already one person snitching on all us. That's why we don't deal with that dude no more. Anyway, so I'm still fighting that charge, whatever. So I had to meet with my lawyer. My lawyer was like, basically trying to tell me to tell on everybody. First of all, I wasn't there. I ain't had nothing to do with none of that. But my lawyer was like they telling on you. You might as well tell on them. I said, I won't there, plus I don't even know why people do it. Me and my lawyer fussing now. Andrew Sachs. He was like, this is why they do it. This is why. He was like, you gonna get 40 years, whatever. Everybody tells. He says, everybody snitches. My lawyer told me this. My lawyer said this. He said, everybody snitches. Everybody. I didn't though. So that's one time. So the second time I had many years later, I'm gonna say this was 5 years later. I caught this other charge, right? I ain't gonna say what it is, whatever, because I don't know what these people do, even though the statute of limitations for this is over. But, so I got this other charge. This something quick. So, when I get to the jail, the police he just, like, they don't like sit me down, nothing to say none of this. They taking me in, but they just casually just say this. He was like, I mean, you going to jail unless you got some names for us. But the way he said it like, oh, cool. Like, he probably, matter of fact, let me say this before that. He said, they want you for what happened 5 years earlier. Now, I mean, you got some names for us? I was like, no. Take me to jail. And that's what they did. They took me to jail. So what I'm saying is, when they get to the part with somebody else and they be like, you got a name for us or got some names for us, I guarantee you 90% of people, I'm gonna go with 90, I'm not sure. It could be higher. I know it ain't law. 90% of people are gonna give a name. They're just gonna give a name to get it. And I end up doing, for that, I ain't even gonna say it because I don't even want these people to come back and do nothing. So I end up doing some time for that. But yeah, so they asked me, and I don't even know if people know that it's been so long. I don't even know if I even told people this. I probably did though. People just probably won't remember, or I don't even remember. But yeah, they were like, you got some names for us? They want you for what happened 5 years earlier? They ain't say 5 years earlier, they said the time. They said what it was for, but I ain't gonna say it. Anyway, so yeah, and this is for all the young people. Get out the streets. Because look, people been telling since the beginning. I've been knowing this, you know what I mean, even before them charges, but it really put it in perspective, you know what I mean? So, yeah, these people gonna tell on you, man. Everybody tells, man. Everybody ain't me. So, that's it. Storytime OneMan.
Gate set in a teasy.